Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up, Bet Slip Nation? We are back. Some would say better than ever. I'm not going to say that, but some would say that. It is your boy, Poolside Duke of Slips Pat, back from an awesome day. Went to the Plant Food Company, looked them up, shout out. They're on X.com, no free ads, but free ads. And then went to Pine Valley. Unfortunately, wasn't able to walk the course, but we got to see the insides, the maintenance building, the spray bill. It was awesome, man. But so I'm on cloud nine. And speaking of guys who are on cloud nine, being the king of the units that he is, we are joined from his mobile office by the professor himself. Professor, how we doing?
Good. UConn let us down yesterday, but at least I hit the teaser, and Alabama won in double overtime, which was kind of nice. But UConn was kind of pretty much all that we missed. I mean, we missed the parlay because of UConn, and we missed the best bet because of UConn. But other than that, we would have had a clean sweep.
What a crazy Bama Arkansas game too, by the way.
Yeah, that game was nuts.
Unbelievable. It was like 127 to 125, I think.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. UConn let us all down, but that's neither here nor there. We're back for another day of bets responsibly. And here at Just the Bet Slips, every single day, whether it's a video or a live show, we're bringing you one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot
tips to help your bet slips.
And again, as we continue our march towards 500 followers, we really, really hope if you're watching or you have watched, you can tell a friend or yourself or whoever, smack that subscribe button, like, comment, obviously throw bets in if you are in the live chat, whether it's on YouTube or X. It's been still the X thing. I went in and we posted the show, but X has been, through StreamYard's been a little wonky as of late, but hopefully that'll get fixed eventually. But we're here every single day, whether it's Professor giving you a video on Mondays and Tuesdays, or whether it's a live show as we do usually. And we've got a lot of fun stuff coming. And when we hit 500, we've got a lot of free bets to give out. And we've got some cool segments now that football is over that we've been in the lab cooking up, as the professor would do. But before we do anything, we do have to do the thing that makes sure that we do not get any legal issues. And that is le disclaimer. And that is, number one, we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only, as you could probably tell. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. Best piece of gambling advice I've ever been given in my life. Number three, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you or a loved one needs it. Yes, and you can do so. 1-800-GAMBLER. Very easy, very simple. 1-800-GAMBLER, National Help Hotline. And as I said already, we are not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but we are, however, sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. Never odd or even. It is Nevin, rocking them on my face right now. Everybody on the show has a pair of Nevin because they are awesome. Our first big sponsor. We really appreciate them. And actually, little inside baseball, they are going to be helping us with giving away those free bets when the time comes. So shout out to Nevin. You can go right now, 30% off of one pair. And they've actually Oh no, that deal's over. See, if you should have used the code yesterday, but you can still use it now. Click on our link, please. Let them know that we sent you there. Get one pair of Nev and Eyewear specific pairs for 30% off, or you can buy one at full price and get two for free. Great deal, tremendous deal, and you will get free shipping over $50. Please click on that link. It really helps us out. It's really helped us out, and we'll probably be a Nevin show for at least the foreseeable future for sure. So shout out to Nevin, never out or even. It is Nevin, but I did say that we are not affiliated with any sportsbook, but we are, however, affiliated with something similar, and it is the first. Oh, and I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad. It is always the first bet of the day, and I'm going to let the professor himself take you there because we want to go there, and it is best bet of the day. Take it away, my friend.
Yeah, so we're sponsored by Player Profit, and Player Profit is a challenge system, which is set up like a sports book. Essentially, the way it works is you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, depending on what bankroll you want to go for. Essentially, if you use code JTBS, you'll get 10% off of any package you choose and as many packages you choose. Essentially, what it works is you get $1,000 bankroll for $30 or $27 with our code. And your first challenge of the system is to get 10% profit before you get to 10% losses. If you're able to do that, then you have to get to 15% profit before you get to 10% losses in challenge 2. And if you're able to complete challenge 2, then you can cash out up to 70% of your profits up to that point and going forward. Is a good way to try to take a small bankroll and run it up into a bigger bankroll. If you're one of those that likes to make safe bets, likes to do these money line bets, things of that nature, it could be a good place for you. Check out playerprofit.com and make sure you watch their 2-minute video so it explains it a little bit better, gives you the other rules and regulations. But if you're looking for a best bet of the day, I am going to go Cade Cunningham 40 plus pro. I know that Poolside Pat thinks this is a shot at his Knicks. It is not. It is more about Cade just being consistent. So Cade has hit this in 4 of his last 5 before the All-Star break. His average is just under 41. And I estimate this game to be pretty close. I think it's going to be under double digits. It's going to be like a 6-7 point game at the most. And he's going to probably play 38 plus minutes. If he plays 38 plus minutes, he's going to get to this number. First of all, his assists typically gets to double digits. He's averaging 9.6 assists. So he's going to get between 13 and 14 points and rebounds. So all he needs is about 27 to 28 points. And he's getting that at like an 80% clip. So give me over the 41 plus pro. You're going to see later, that doesn't mean I think they're going to win, because I don't. But I do think Cade gets his, and we hit and get back to the plus side. Plus, you're getting this at plus money, which is even better.
Yeah, I mean, let me bring myself back up. No, it being a shot at me, a little tongue in cheek, especially after I saw some of your other bets. But it's hard to argue. What I don't know if you have it in front of you, but what was his 40? Because 41 is a strange number.
It was, I think if you went even one down, it went from plus 100 to minus like 136.
Oh, wow, okay. So yeah,
because his average is like 40.5, so that's kind of the hard line for the plus minus.
I mean, I can't say I don't. Obviously, I'm kind of selfishly kind of hoping that this doesn't hit. But as you said, and I'm sure you'll touch on that a little bit later, this can still hit, and the Knicks can pull it. And this is a huge game for the Knicks, by the way.
The last time the Knicks and they played, the Knicks got beat pretty bad, which they were missing players, which is part of the reason.
They were hurt. They were banged up.
20 minutes, and he was at like 24 pro in the 20 minutes he played, and that was in a game that he didn't have to do anything.
The Knicks are banged up.
The Knicks are back, which is going to make this.
Yeah,
they had rest.
They're in the Garden. They had rest, exactly. That's why this is, to this point, just as a Knicks fan, we can move on to the next thing in a second. But as a Knicks fan, this is the biggest game of the season. It's not even particularly close. You can lose. I mean, a loss would suck. Obviously, every loss does. Just can't get blown out. Can't get blown out. That's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for this game. So There it is. There you have it. Best bet of the day. How are you doing? Are you're still in the second level, or right?
No,
You got
yeah, so I'm in the second level, but we got to get some winning going because we lost yesterday.
I
So
lost to UConn yesterday, so we need this plus 100 to hit for Cade Cunningham. So selfishly, unselfishly, hoping this hits for you, but I also need the Knicks to win. But anyway, we will move on to, and it is back. We didn't have it yesterday, but it is back. We are all going clubbing because it is time for the 750 Club. Not even going to try to sing like our angelic voice, PD King. I'm just going to tell you that there's one rule about Fight Club in that you don't talk about it or tell anybody, but the one rule about the 750 Club is that you tell everybody. And I'm going to let the PD King, he needs a win. He needs a win. We all need a win at the 750 Club. And he's going to tell you all about his parlay, 750 Club parlay right about now as I pull it up.
and this is the first one in like 8 days, so we really want to hit this one. It's been a while. I'm going with the 3 points, parlay again, and I'm going to use a couple of guys that we don't normally use, and then a couple of guys that I use a lot. I'm gonna start off with one I don't normally use for the 3 points is Keyshawn George, to get 2+3s. He's hit this in 8 of his last 12. When he plays 30 minutes, he went hit 8 straight. About 3 weeks ago. It's only when he gets the 22 minutes that he doesn't get to this point. This game, he's been playing a lot more as of late going into the All-Star break. They've traded away a lot of pieces of that team. He's got to step up and play a lot more. And when he does play more, the threes come. Then we're going to go Trey Johnson, 2+3s. He's at this in 4 of his last 6. The last time he faced the Pacers, he went 3 for 4 from 3-point land. So I just need him to get 2. I don't need the 3. And then I'm going to go Jalen Tyson. I've been using him a lot lately. Part of it is because he's gone 8 for his last 10. Last time he faced this team, he went 2 for 3. We just need him to duplicate that. And then lastly, my favorite bet for pretty much any bet is Concanipple, and I'm gonna go 3+3s. He's hit this in 4 of his last 5, and that was before the All-Star break, and he had a decent showing in the 3-point shootout contest. If you leave this guy open, he does not miss, and he's also going to break the rookie 3-point record. He could easily do that in the first 10 games after the All-Star break. He might even end up having the most points this season. This guy's got a lot of records going, and he might actually beat Cooper Flag for Rookie of the Year. He's catching him quickly. So we're going with Concanipple 3+3s. Got this at plus 755, just over the mark. We're hoping to take this one down today.
I appreciate how much you, C Money, love Kneppel. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but that's the reason why I didn't even put Con, because we just all know.
By now, if you've watched the show, you've heard Concaniple's name a lot.
A lot, yeah. I didn't. You're not wrong. First and foremost, I am interested in what the second thing you said though about the points. What do you mean most points?
So most points by a rookie ever in a season.
In a season out. All right. I did not know that.
He's 1 point. I think he was 1 point off of the record pace at the All-Star break.
But I do want to say he's not winning. If Cooper Flag stays healthy, he's not winning.
I don't know. Everything I'm seeing today is his votes he's gotten within 2% of Cooper Flag in the voting.
There's zero
people's eyes.
If Cooper Flag stays healthy, he's winning Rookie of the Year. It's not even particularly.
I can't bet on Rookie of the Year. I can't bet on any of that in Virginia. If I could, I would put a $50 bet on it.
I'm gonna see right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let's see. The live betting action. Well, yeah, you would put 50 on him because he's definitely the best value. That's for sure. I'll give you that. But I mean, Cooper Flag's having an unbelievable rookie season, and so it's kind of. I'm not trying to hate on at all. I'm a big fan of Mr. Khan. Or also, if I wasn't a big fan of him, I would have put his first name. No shot at any of the other guys on your 750 Club. But this show is we're a Knippel show.
When your rookie season is going hotter than Steph Curry's rookie season as a 3-point shooter, people are going to look at you.
Some would say that's the Steph Curry effect, right? I mean, a lot of these kids grew up watching him. Yeah. Yeah, Flag is minus 650. Knuckle is plus 360. Did I mix it up? Flag is minus 650. Yeah, Knuckle is plus 360.
So two
Not
weeks before 2 weeks before the All-Star break, Knipple was plus 1,000.
Oh wow. Probably should have gotten that in then.
Right.
Well, there you have it. There it is, the 750 Club. Shout out to the professor. Next, and this is actually one of the. This is kind of a teaser because our Chicks Picks queen is not here. Your queen is not here today. This was her brainchild, so I wanted to just shout her out. And because it starts today, it started today, right? They already started playing. It is, we do own the scores, right, for football, with fun bet, fun segment. We've done only dingers for baseball. We don't have one for basketball. We should probably try to figure one out for basketball. But what Jen had proposed was a golf bet, and I'm just gonna throw it up because it's such an awesome slide. So we're gonna throw it up right here. It is the Parlay Playas. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, the graphics awesome.
Such a good graphic. So basically, as you can kind of tell, I'm sure. Granted, I think CJ is probably going to get his hands on this and fiddle around with it, but it's a great graphic. So shout out to Jen. As you can see, it is top 20. So we are all picking because there's golf now every Thursday going forward. There it is top 20s, and there they are. There's the GPS boys. What's up?
What's
boys?
going on, guys?
Let's go.
Sorry, we're fashionably late today.
That's okay. I was just explaining and I actually literally just mentioned you, so your ears must have been burning, that you're probably going to potentially fiddle with this slide, even though it looks great. But
It's phenomenal the way it is. I don't need to mess with it. There's no need.
There you go. Well, there it is.
Maybe
So,
bold some stuff. Maybe I don't know. Probably not though.
yeah, I told you. I said you were going to fiddle with it.
I said I
but
could. I don't need.
You could fiddle with it. Yeah.
Right.
I was just explaining. So basically, like we do the only scores for football. We did only dingers. We don't have one for basketball necessarily yet. This is the new one, Jen's brainchild. Top 20 for PGA events, and obviously it's a Genesis Invitational this weekend. And we all here picked a golfer to finish in the top 20, and we're going to parlay them for you. So as you can see, we're all here other than C Money and Jen. So CJ, why don't you just talk about Cantlay?
Listen, I mean, Cantlay, I actually put my full reasoning in the chat just in case I was late today for this reason. He's been top 10 every time this event's been played at Riviera. So for him finishing top 20, it's like, sure, why not?
Right.
It makes all the sense in the world. I'll give you the full breakdown of what I sent. So everybody has it. He's finished top 20 in 2 of 3 events this year alone. And at the Genesis Invitational, he's finished 3rd in 23, tied for 4th in 24, tied for 5th last year. And then at Riviera in general, he's only finished outside the top 20 once, and that was in 2022 when he was tied for 33rd. He makes the cut all day. So if you want to take him to make the cut before Friday, go ahead and fire that off. The man loves Riviera in general. So yeah, Patrick Cantlay, an easy pick for top 20. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
There you go. Yeah, no, I love it. So, I mean, it's funny. So people probably know this, and if you don't, I'm just going to say it again. You guys know this, but I'm just going to say it again. I'm currently at a turf school for golf. And we actually recently talked about, which made me laugh, was we actually recently had a warm season turf class, and a lot of it was talking about the emergence of Kikuyu. And that was what Mr. McElroy was complaining about the other day, was the Kikuyu grass and the approaches or the collars, I think he's what he specifically said. But I still like Rory. I mean, the guy is been on a good run. He is looking good, and I mean look at the numbers. That's why we're putting this into parlay, because look at those numbers. I mean, to finish top 20, he would have to really, really screw the pooch, as they say in the Sandlot. And just give me right. I thought it was safe. But, first time we're doing this, I wanted to be safe. I didn't want to be the guy who screwed it up, and I still could be that guy, but I went safe. So give me Rory.
It's not a bad play. I mean, Rory, yeah, he's also had success at Riviera as well.
He was complaining. I saw the video of that, and then it was literally yesterday. We had the Kikuya course, and then I saw that video today, and he was. Which, by the way, I respect golfers, not just the pros, but I respect golfers that actually like as this hopefully future superintendent and current assistant superintendent at a golf course, having golfers come up and ask you questions like, "What is this grass?" or this, that, the thing, that like warms my heart. Like that's just like, so the fact, and I'm sure he's not the only one that knows what type of grass it is. Obviously, he's not. So that
Championship Bermuda. It's the only grass to play on.
That is the best. I mean, I'm cool season. That's warm season, but
Correct.
Bermuda is absolutely the best.
It's the go.
That's a little nerd talk for golf, but
or a little Zoysia. You want to play on a little Zoysia?
I've never worked with it, but I would love to.
Gotta love a little Zoysia. It just sits up.
This might be nerdier than our cloud talk.
Calm down. Calm down.
Should we talk urine? We haven't done that in a while.
No, I think we can leave the golden showers in the past.
Okay.
Whoa.
I was like, how bad goes? Can we talk urine?
Simmer down. Simmer down. Parlay, you went the professor. You went Fleetwood. Talk to me about Fleetwood.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can go down a lot of statistics, but he's ranked pretty much the second best player in the world in the last like 20 starts. Next to Scotty Scheffler. He's like the closest to Scotty Scheffler you can get to not being Scotty Scheffler. Now, the funny thing I think about Scotty Scheffler is I saw a meme the other day and I thought it was pretty funny. He said, "I love this new season of Scotty Scheffler giving people 10-stroke leads because he's bored to try to catch them." It's kind of true because that's what he's been doing lately. But Fleetwood is just one of those guys that comes out the gate, he's top 10, he just stays top 10 the entire time. He may not wow anybody, but he's always there, and he's just, I think you bet him top 20. I would take him at -150 before I would take McIlroy at -700 to be in the top 20 all day because those odds are crazy. They might should be flipped the way Rory's playing and the way Tommy Fleetwood's playing, to be honest.
I don't
disagree with you. Parker, speaking of Scotty Scheffler, literally the chat, just for everybody that knows, like when the chat popped off today, it was the first two answers were Fleetwood, and I'm like, man, that was a great pick. That like is usually my look. And then instantly, Parker chimes in with, "Give me Scotty Scheffler." And as soon as it happens, my response instantly was, "Well, no, Sherlock."
Yeah.
But yeah, go tell me why you like Scotty Scheffler and the fact that he just gives up leads.
Yeah, I was like, why wouldn't I love Scotty Scheffler? I mean, he's the best golfer in the game.
Oh yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it is not even close. You're correct.
So, I mean, as probably the least knowledgeable golf guy among us, I was just like, I mean, I know other guys, don't get me wrong, but it's like, oh, I know Scotty Scheffler. He's great.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with him.
He said, "I don't know shit about golf. Give me the layup."
Exactly.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Scotty can lay. That's exactly.
Yeah. Scotty, it doesn't matter. I will always make my money, which is kind of true as of late. So
I thought it was a very obvious choice, and as what CJ would say, that is a given.
That is a given. But yes, C Money, who comes in from the chat, out the give it to him, man.
Very happy to see Money's here to explain this Mr. Knapp character.
I mean, from what I've been watching lately, he's been in the top 20 in the last 2 at least events since Jen's been doing this, because I know she's been picking them to come in the top 10 or 20, what have you, and whatnot as well. So that's why I picked him. I mean, and when I was going through picking somebody today, he was already -1 to start the day. So at the time, I don't know what he is now, but
I respect.
I
I
mean-
respect the hell out of it.
Yeah,
Why
all
not?
I know is I watched a guy this ought to tell you how much my wife who won like $500 the last 2 weeks in golf watches stuff about golf. She was watching a YouTube video of a guy breaking down stats of golf, and it was like all the way down to like airspeed and ball speed and trajectory. This guy had like 87 points up there, and Knapp was in the top 5 in like 30 of them. He has actually been playing out of his mind, especially
wanna get me
for who
started.
he is. Knapp has been phenomenal, so I love Knapp in this one for the top 20, especially at plus 250.
Does she take notes when she's watching these videos? Jen,
Oh, 100%, 100%, dude. She watches more about golf than we watch about football.
That's a wild thought.
That's wild.
Watch this smack. I put a decent amount of money on this. Not gonna lie. I put probably more than I should have, but whatever.
So I had bet the 4 originally before you and C Money had pitched in. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to bet after everything resets in the morning and bet the whole thing. I kind of bet the original 4 with at plus 680 something irresponsibly, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, responsibly irresponsible. Yeah. No, I didn't quite make the mistake of 100. But I did put a decent amount on this. I'll just say.
Listen, you made money on that mistake. To be very
I
clear,
did. I did.
you're welcome.
I'm halfway considering betting this whole thing and throwing my $50 bet on it.
Yeah,
I can hear you. LOL. I endorse the Knapp pick.
He's listening.
Oh
I do.
boy.
I would love this. It would be a good. Just saying, good little X.com. Everything's happening on X video would be a candid video of Jen taking notes on a random golf video.
The next time she has the 20-minute YouTube video of a guy breaking down all his nerd stats about golf, I will take a 5-minute video of watching it with her.
Can you do it like Pat did with like the Better in the Wild series?
Yes.
Like, is that
Yes, I could
is that a
definitely do that.
possibility? Like
She might be
through
laughing the whole time, but I'll definitely do it.
throwing another bonus bet on this too. I'm not hating on that. I'm not hating on that.
Yeah.
Just a cool
Might as well
$1,000 would be cool.
Yeah, it's cool, G.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the this slide in general, and then I did tease it. I didn't think we needed to talk about it today because it's obviously the race is not until Sunday. We do have and I just said race, so you guys, people watching, might know what I'm talking about. But C Money also had an idea for another only scores type of bet that we will debut this weekend, I would imagine.
Could get wild. Could get wild,
Could-
folks.
She get very well.
Do me a favor before we go to the table topic. If you could move mine first.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
I
do
mean,
that.
maybe
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
it is first. You're good.
Okay, cool.
I put your first, yeah.
And Pat, you can actually keep control because I'm still working on mine, and then
Okay.
I will take over after.
I got you. Well, everybody get y'all fingers ready because, gentlemen, start your engines. That's a tease, as they say in the business. But it is time for the green, the plushy, the flushy, the bets. It is time for Little Bell. Pop. Bang. Let's go. Take it away, Professor.
All right, basketball is back, and I cannot be more happier because although I was hitting in college basketball scares me. So I'm gonna first go with my player parlay. This one feels really good to me, but I'm gonna go Michael Porter Jr. 20+ points. He's hit this in 5 of his last 7. The last time he faced this team, he dropped 31 on them. I feel good about him today. James Harden 25+ points, assists. He's hit this in 21 of his last 22 games. Con Knipple 16+ points. He is averaging 18.9, and he hit this in 5 straight before the All-Star break. He has been on fire. And then Kawhi Leonard 25+ points, which I've bet him, I think, pretty much every day for the last month and a half that he's been eligible to bet. He's averaging 27.9. He's hit this in 6 of his last 7. Got this at plus 228, boosted to 286. Parlay 2, I'm going to go Hornets plus 9.5. The Hornets had won 10 of 11 before the All-Star break. a lot of people think, okay, this team is young. They're not going to be able to just pick up right off the break and get back to where they were. I think because they're young, they will be able to. They have short memories. They are not born to beat down and worn out. They're going to come out shooting like they always have. I think this game is close. I think they can possibly win this game, but you give me 9.5 out, I'm taking it all day long. Knicks money line. Look, New York has covered 5 of the last 6 at home. I am fully aware they have gotten destroyed both games they played against Detroit. They only scored 80 and 90 points in those games respectively. Now the 80-point game, they had a lot of injuries. The 90-point game, I think Brunson didn't play. I don't think they're going to allow themselves to go down 3 games to Detroit. I don't think it's a good look for them. I think that their ego is kicking in. I think they're going to get this win today. And then I've got Nuggets money line. The Nuggets are just by far the best team in this matchup. It's not even close. They have people banged up too, but they've got a Jokic who just got to sit after his injury. He was playing limited. He got to sit for the All-Star game, which cost me money because I didn't know he was sitting for the All-Star game. But he's a full go. He's going to be able to play his full workload, and that means the Nuggets are going to win this game, and I think they're going to win it pretty easily. Got this at plus 235 and then boosted it to 293, and then my best bet of the day is the Cade Cunningham at 41 plus pro at plus 100, which we talked about already.
I mean, it makes all the sense in the world. Why not?
I do like the simplicity of it, by the way. I think, you're already up in the units. You're already having a good month. You don't have to go too crazy. You get to have these simple, fun bets. And I do appreciate, and CJ and Parker, I know you guys weren't here. I started to give a little crap about the Cade Cunningham bet, but knowing he had Knicks money line kind of evened it out for me. 6-7 it for me. So
It's Cade Cunningham. Like you could pretty much just lock him in for a double-double.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every night. Why not?
I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'm not mad.
So,
I'm not mad.
And honestly, the fact that I think this game is going to be close is the reason I trust him to get the 41 pro. Because if I thought it was going to be a blowout, I would never bet Cade for 41 pro.
Also a very valid point.
And I mean, the line was at 4.5. I almost took that myself, but I just, I'll be honest. As a Knicks fan, I'm not really afraid of many teams other than the Thunder. And maybe a fully healthy Nuggets team. I'm starting to get a little afraid of the Pistons, not going to lie. So we will have to see what happens. But
I will say it's kind of odd to me that the Knicks are 4.5 point favorites in a game that against a team that has not just beat them twice. I get they had injuries, but this team has embarrassed them twice. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe Vegas knows something we don't. That's another reason why I bet the Knicks.
It's the Garden. It's the rest. It's healthy. But would I be shocked tomorrow morning if the Knicks got blown out? Not blown out. Would I be shocked if they're not going to get blown out? Would I be shocked if they lost? Absolutely not. No chance.
I think this is going to be one of those games where Brunson just takes the fourth quarter and doesn't let it go.
Yep. Exactly. Let Cat run the first 3 quarters and then we'll let Brunson do his thing. Oh,
well, there it is. Oh no, you're good. We got Rico Suave on the mic today. What you got for your bets, man?
All right, I got 3 parlays. The first 2 are the Wizards. That's my team. We all know that.
That is a given.
That is a given. So
can I
parlay.
say something really quick? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but the Wizards are. I respect the crap out of the tank job the Wizards are doing. By the way, just want to throw that up.
I don't think they're. I mean, look, are they losing a lot? Yes, but they're not. I don't think they're purposely tanking. Like they're a young team. They don't have anybody except Trae Young, Anthony Davis, who are not playing. That are like primetime players. So I like the future. I really do. I've told CJ that a million times. But I actually like the direction of this team, and I like some of the young players, including parlay 1. I have Wizards money line, and then I'm going Keyshawn George over 23.5 pro. That dude can score, assist, rebound. Like he can do everything. I think he's going to do this easily. Andrew Nembhard, I'm going over 30.5 pro. I mean, look, he's there. I mean, Siakam's not playing. He's their best player. He can shoot it. He's a really good assist guy. I think Nembhard, I mean, he's their best player against the Wizards. He's definitely going to do this, and I think in his sleep. I have that all together at plus 590. In parlay 2, I'm going same game, Wizards, Pacers, Justin Champagnie. That guy can rebound. Like, he's a great board man. Over 6.5 rebounds. I think he's going to do that easily. I'm going Andrew Nembhard over 7.5 assists. Like I said, he's the best player for the Pacers, and he's going to do everything, score, assist, like he's going to do it all. And I think 7.5 assists is going to be easy for him. Trey Johnson, I have over 1.5 threes. Look, dude man can shoot. He can shoot it from anywhere. I saw him shoot it from like the logo easily. He can shoot it. I'm going over 1.5 threes. And then Will Riley, who's actually playing a lot for the Wizards lately. He's a rookie. I'm going over 6.5 points. I mean, I've seen him drop 30. So, like, he's getting better. His scoring's getting better. I think he's going to do this real easily because I think they're going to play him a lot. I have that at plus 492. Parlay 3. I'm doing a bunch of games money line wise. I'm
wild.
going.
A couple of these are wild, but go ahead.
Okay. I'm going Wizards money line, Cavs money line.
Sure.
I mean, like who wouldn't? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's the Nets.
they've won 5 in a row and 9 of 10. I'm pretty safe. And like you said, they're playing the Nets. I think Cavs are going to win it easily.
Yeah.
I got Hornets money line. Look, they're at home. Concanippo's playing great. I think he's going to have a great game. The Spurs, I have Spurs money line. 6 in a row. You have Wemby. That enough said. Like he can do everything on the court. I'm going Spurs money line, and then last one, I'm going Celtics money line. They've won 7 of 10. They're playing really good. I know Porzingis is playing for the Warriors for the first time tonight, but I don't think that matters against the Celtics. Altogether, that's plus 10-15. I know some of these are wild, CJ, but you know, I'm taking a chance.
It's the wild ones. There's the Hornets. Like, they were playing phenomenal before that streak got broken, and the Rockets kind of like match up favorably to them.
Right.
But I still think they can win it. They're at home, so that makes sense. And then the Wizards play is also nuts, but they're also playing a terrible Pacers team. So.
Three of the 5 of those look good to me. Celtics, maybe Warriors with no Steph. I'm pretty sure at least. And then, but I do want to ask a question, and it's not the one that I had my hand up. You explained your Wizards fandom and whatnot, and I think the Wizards are one of the more fascinating teams for the next couple of years, just the way that they're set up. But my question to you guys, as the GPS, I think you guys are doing a show right after this, I would imagine.
We are. The youth of the nation.
What are your great song? What are your thoughts on? Like, I genuinely would like both of your actual thoughts on this. Is Jason Tatum gonna come back this year?
No,
not at all.
They don't need.
They don't need. Not even if they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals or something.
No, he won't be back.
I have heard like he's preparing to be ready by like March 1st. I don't know if that's gonna happen. And see, right, like they don't need him, but
he's practicing with the G League. All right,
I'm the no cat guy. You know that no cat meme?
Yeah.
If I'm the Celtics, I don't worry about it. I punt this year, and the fact that you're still available makes it so that free agents are willing to come to you next year. If they lose, it's a lose-lose situation if you bring Tatum back.
That's true.
Because if you bring him back early,
you don't want to. I don't mean to, but like if you bring him back early, like Embiid or AD, or you don't want to ruin.
You can lose him. You can lose him for next year. The East, the top 2 teams, there are 3 teams in the East, got better at the trade deadline. In the Cavaliers, the Pistons, and the Knicks. They all got better at the trade deadline. One didn't do anything and got better, thankfully. And one got arguably the best court vision player currently playing, and that's the Cavs. As much as I think he's the worst watch in the NBA,
yes,
he is arguably the best as far as
he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he will be. He's the worst watch in the NBA.
He is.
But as far as like what he can do with the basketball in his hand and what he finds
right
as a distributor, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And come the playoffs, we all know what playoff Harden is.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's trash. But maybe, just maybe, when he realizes he for sure isn't the best scorer on the floor, that he will stick with what he does in the regular season, which is distribute. And if he does that with the Cavs, I think the Cavs could be good.
I
If he's a
don't think he'll
facilitator,
realize
then,
that.
I mean,
It's a hope. It's a prayer.
I got you.
I think he does. I think he does. But okay, follow up question. Then obviously we can move on. And what are you guys talking about tonight? Because maybe if you guys will have me, maybe I can just hop on for.
Parker has a stay in his lane today.
Yeah.
And Parker's kind of made the entire episode. I don't even know fully what we're talking about.
Yeah, we haven't fully discussed.
We haven't
yet.
fully gone over it. It's probably more NBA talk, some Olympic talk. How the
Okay,
fact that curling is underrated and overrated at the exact same time.
Oh yeah.
Is a thing, but that's fine.
You'll hear.
Okay, fair enough. My last question, obviously this is a homework question. This is the next question, and because you guys talk about all sports, you talk about all teams.
Correct.
What? I don't really know how to phrase this because again,
Just say it.
It's Knicks Pistons. Obviously, I think those are the top two teams in the East.
Sure.
Selfishly,
Yeah.
I think probably true. Who do you think, if you were a Knicks fan, here, this is how I'm going to phrase it. If you were a Knicks fan, would you be afraid of any team in the East right now?
Yes.
I'd be afraid of Detroit.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid of a couple teams. I'm afraid of a couple teams. And here's yes, I'm afraid of the Cavs. I'm afraid of the
Yes.
Pistons, and I'm slightly afraid of the Celtics.
I
Yeah.
wasn't afraid of the Cavs until Harden, and I'm definitely not afraid of the Celtics unless they get Tatum back. But that's I would.
But
I value
here's where I'm at. I understand why you say what you're saying.
Yeah,
If
just watch.
they have been so good, even without
Right.
right, like they've been without Tatum. Everybody thought this was going to be a full punt year,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and yet,
oh, yeah.
and yet,
They're in it.
they're a top 5 team in the East.
You know what happened was that Jaylen Brown's actually very, very good at basketball. Like that's
So,
just kinda
If like
Yeah.
we actually talked about this, top 5 teams in the entire NBA, not just the East, but top NBA in the NBA.
give it to me.
I had the Celtics, the Knicks, the Cavs, and an honorable
order?
mention is the Pistons. Yeah, I did. That is my top 3. Of no, that's 5 through. It just random, just random.
Oh,
It's not in
okay.
order. Not
Okay.
in order. Sorry, I said no.
With Tatum, the Celtics are the best team in the NBA. Let me just get that out there.
Well,
That's-
and
help.
but that's what I'm saying. They're so good without him.
Right.
yeah, it's crazy.
That-
It's unbelievable.
Even
Sucks.
when he comes back, he's going to plug in seamlessly too.
But you wouldn't
they're-
play him this year, huh?
I wouldn't.
All right.
I think he would have to prove to me that he is 100% healthy
Right.
because there are zero expectation. Everything that happens with the Cavs this year or with the
agree.
Celtics this year is bonus. They make
Yeah.
the Eastern Conference Final. It's like, holy crud, we can do this without Tatum.
Right.
Sweet. Like they're literally punting on 1 year of Jaylen Brown. That's all.
Yeah,
And
he's
Jaylen Brown,
really
because
awesome.
he's so good,
Yeah.
he
He's
can
so
carry a team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pritchard is an underrated sixth man.
Yep, I agree with that.
So this Celtics, it's a win-win scenario for the Celtics. They don't bring Tatum back. It's
Yeah.
a lose-lose scenario if they bring him back, because if they bring him back, then there's expectations again. If they don't win the finals with him back, it's like,
Why'd you bring him
why'd
back?
you bring him back? And or he gets hurt, and if he gets hurt again, now you're punting next year.
Right.
I think they can't let the decision be up to him. But if they get
Correct.
to the finals and the team is like he's okay,
I think that's the only play. That's the only time
I-
he'd come back.
If they get
Is
But
if
you-
he's already in the NBA Finals. I'm not bringing him for the Eastern Conference Final. If
Yeah.
they make the actual finals without him
Yeah.
and he's available, then it's no longer a lose-lose situation. There's a win-lose situation. You either win a championship or
Mm-hmm.
he gets hurt and you lose the championship. You lose out on next year too. But again, the expectations were null going into the year.
right.
I also think that you don't let him make it. And like as hard as that,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you
behind
can't-
the
you
scenes.
can't do it.
I'm not front office. Obviously, not. I mean, I wouldn't be on the show if I was a front office guy for the Celtics. But like the you know, you have to be steadfast and say no. You're coming back when we say you're good. You can't just
Correct.
come to us and say I'm good. They have
Correct.
to put their foot down. You
Oh yeah,
can't let
100%.
you
100%. That's
can't
not
let
that's
a
not a doubt.
star.
Yeah,
and
Brad
I don't think
Stevens.
I don't think Tatum's like that. And that wasn't even what Embiid did. I think he got like cleared, and I also think AD. Actually,
Yeah,
an AD.
they all got cleared. It's
Yeah.
tough. It's a tough look. I
you-
will say this:
Yeah,
my
shoot
top
that.
three, my top teams out west:
Mhm.
Nuggets, Spurs, and then the Thunder.
Wow. All right.
Because of SGA's
Alright.
injury.
Because SGA's injury, if they're not a top 2 seed, the
Yeah.
West is very, very difficult.
Healthy Nuggets are the scariest team in basketball.
That's my
because-
squad.
Because if you look at just the standings, right? If you
Mhm.
get one of the top 2 seeds, you're getting either the Phoenix, the Warriors, the Blazers, or the Clippers
Well,
in the next
mean-
round, which is all 4 of them are walkovers.
easy. Yeah.
But if you're the 3 or the 4 seed, you're getting the Lakers, who will be at full strength with Luka Reeves and LeBron, or you get who's going to be the new face of the NBA in Anthony Edwards in the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's your guy.
the West is freaking wild.
So,
Literally.
like, you
Shout
have
out
to
Wilson.
be a top 2 seed to get an easy number 1, and then you can rest to face a juggernaut. Versus the East, as long as you're a top 4 seed, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only one that you're really worried about is if you're the 4 seed, because then you're either facing the Raptors or the Sixers. And the Sixers with a healthy Embiid is very good.
Right.
Yes, I agree.
But if the Sixers stay as the 6 seed, that means Embiid's not healthy, which means they're a walkover.
Right.
If they're the 5 seed, then that means Embiid's been healthy down the stretch, and they're a problem.
yeah.
And I do want to just say, by the way, thank you for listening to the preview of the Sports GPS podcast with
Yeah, right.
yeah.
PD King, Rico Suave, and Puzai Pet. But no, I think 1 through 8 in the West can all potentially win a title. Maybe 1 through 6. Whereas I think there's only 3 or
Warriors.
4. But I think there's only like 3 teams in the East that theoretically could win the title.
I think there's 4 teams in the East that could win the finals.
I'd give you 4. but
Legitimately 4.
I think it's 6 to 7 in the West. Yeah.
I think it's.
I would agree
5.
with 6.
I think
don't-
it's 5.
There's 5 in the East. If Embiid's healthy, he could win.
I think it's
The
5.
Sixers could win.
I think it's 5 in the West because, like, I do
Yes.
not believe in the Lakers.
A healthy.
That's a
Sorry,
false statement.
I know this is the orange glasses and Knicks fan talking, but a healthy 76ers team is not better than a healthy Knicks team.
No, but they're dangerous. That's the thing. They're
Yeah,
dangerous.
Yeah.
That's fair. I will give you that. Absolutely.
They're
I will
dangerous.
absolutely
And
give
and
you that.
and dangerous means you can make a run. The
Are
problem
they-
is I don't have faith in Embiid staying healthy.
Do I want to
I don't
face
have-
a healthy 76ers team as a Knicks
No, you
fan?
do not.
Absolutely
No,
not.
you do not.
No way.
And that's what I'm saying, right? So like,
Yeah.
but you don't mind facing a healthy Magic team. You don't
No.
mind facing a healthy Heat team. The Hornets, even though they've been on a run as of late, still not scary come postseason time.
Right.
Nope,
Right.
not at all.
Same with the Hawks. Same with the
No.
Raptors, honestly.
No. Don't want.
But
I don't care.
A
None of
healthy
them
Sixers
scare me.
team you don't want to face. You don't want to face the Cavs. You don't want to face, obviously, your Knicks. You don't want to
I
face the Celtics.
Not until the Eastern Conference and
Right,
you know,
right, until the finals, right? But like, you want a cakewalk to start. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Sixers will not be a cakewalk if they're healthy.
There's more of a cakewalk in the East though than there is the West.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You have to be a top
Oh, no.
2 seed in the West
Oh,
to have a
TJ.
cakewalk. If you're a top 3, you're probably getting a
I
cakewalk.
I would puke of anxiety if the Knicks draw the Sixers in the first round. A healthy
Correct.
Sixers team. I would
Correct.
puke.
Yeah.
I mean, you would
That's
be
what I'm
scared
saying.
too. You can't
Oh,
say that you wouldn't be scared too.
I have zero expectations for the Sixers to do anything this year. Zero.
You know the
Yeah,
Knicks are a good
none.
team, but it all comes down to healthy and you know
Here's the
your
other thing that people
friends.
the other thing that people are forgetting is Paul George will be back come playoff time.
know.
And this team with Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey we're playing very, very good basketball.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree with that. And
So-
Edgecombe,
And I
Yeah.
mean, Edgecombe's a rising star.
Right.
Kelly Oubre is a good fit piece because he can play multiple positions.
I love Dubray in college, by the way.
So
I'm
the
not. Look,
Sixers team's got some depth. I don't think they've got the gravitas to make the move. I truly think it's Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs. I truly think it's one of those 4 teams out in the East.
Yeah.
But whoever
Nope.
gets the 4 seed is going to have a tough draw. Whoever has the 3 seed is going to have an interesting draw. Whoever's the top 2 are going to move on, and it's not even close. Out west, the top 2 are moving on in 4 games, and then the 3 and 4 seed are going to have hellacious times with the 5 and 6 teams.
I just want to, and I would like to do my picks, and then maybe join you guys on the extended version of the Sports GPS podcast. But I do want to say, I think I don't want to make this complete decree, but the 3 of us on the show are going to have very good basketball teams next year.
I think so.
I think that's
I think the Wizards made the right moves for next year and not for this year.
Yep.
And they're probably going to have a top 3 pick.
Yes.
As long as the lottery ping pong balls go their way.
Yeah.
Which
might
is
need
tough.
to be
That's the reason why I'm not a
adding-
$1.7 billion winner.
Poolside Pat might need to be a permanent member of the GPS podcast.
I'm listen.
I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent. Just saying.
Yeah, I understand. I get it. But here's your picks. What do you got?
Yeah. All right. So Hofstra. I would hope that the viewers in the 2 of you understand the trend that I have going on. Do you, or do I need to spell it out? You
I
guys
think we see it.
Yeah, we got it.
okay. Yeah. All 11 and a half.
Mhm.
There was no real reason for that, other than I love these teams. So give me Mercer. Mercer is 18 and 6. I'll start with them just because they're the first ones that came up on my screen. They are I just had it and I lost it. 18 and 6 against the spread on the season. 18 and 6. I mean, that is 3rd best in the country, 4th best in the country. They're also 8 and 1 at home covering spread. Look, it's simple. It's not the most scientific, but trends are trends, and they cover. So you bet on them until they stop covering, and that's the way that I see it. That's how I hit Navy the other day. That's how I hit Sam Houston, 2 of the other best teams in the country at covering spreads. Hofstra, who has been struggling. Okay, they started out hot covering. They were the number 1 team. They at one point were, I want to say 16 and 1 against the spread. They were one of the top teams in covering spreads in the country. Last 10, 4 and 6. Okay, so I understand. Last 5, 4 and 1, and then last 3, 2 and 1. 16 and 9 covering the spread on the season. Love me some Hofstra. Big fan, huge fan. And then Austin P, which I believe I'm saying correctly because I heard it on
You
a
are.
show. Thank you. This one is shout out to John Fanta. So he's obviously watching this. Johnny Fanta, please sponsor us or something. He was on one of my favorite podcast, part of my take, on Wednesday, and he mentioned Austin P as being a dark horse. Did a little research. One of the things you need in March Madness is size and perimeter shooting. Austin P has both of those things. And then I went and looked up what they do against the spread on the season, 14 and 9. Okay. So set it, bet it, forget it. They're 3-0 in their last 3, by the way, covering the spread. And then the tease in me, I had to go 5-point teaser, so I brought them all down to 6.5 plus 130. And then NBA, it's all Knicks all day. Look, I could have done 4.5, gotten to like minus 115, whatever. Nope. Give me it. This is in the parameters of our show. Knicks money line minus 175. Give me my normal cat double Knicks money line. Showed out or had fun at least looked healthy at the All-Star game. The idea of the rest that they get from the All-Star festivities really has me hyped about this game even more so, even if it wasn't Pistons. So give me Cat double Knicks money line, and then again, just to go to, I don't care about any other basketball game tonight. Give me Knicks money line, Cat DD, and then Brunson 3 pointers made. Let's go Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate on your Knicks pick because I like it. And this is the get right game after rest. I think the Knicks needed the All-Star break more than almost any team in the league.
I agree.
And even though they were hot coming out, I mean they were 8-2 in their last 10 before the All-Star break. I still think they needed the rest.
Banged up. Yep.
Yeah. And so with them getting the rest, I like what they're doing. I mean, both of our teams, Pat, are the two teams that needed the All-Star break. The Sixers and the Knicks needed the All-Star break.
I mean, Maxey's literally had like a boulder, like a Indiana Jones sized boulder on his back all season.
Oh yeah, all season.
He needed that more than anybody. And I know he played in the whatever the hell, the little All-Star game festivities, but
which I enjoyed. I don't know if I really enjoyed it.
3-point good. I didn't hate the format.
I think it was a good format. I think they need to stick with it.
I agree.
To be very clear. Mainly because I won every single bet because I had the USA Stars. Anyway, let me go ahead and hit my picks up real quick. I think you're gonna like a lot of them, Pat. I'm gonna take the Sixers in their opener versus the Hawks tonight. I don't believe in this Hawks team. But also a Embiidless Sixers team also scares me. But I think Adem Bona has a massive game tonight. I don't trust the height of the Hawks, and Bona, as long as he stays out of foul trouble, should have a massive game tonight. That's my underdog pick of any real substance. Give me Adem Bona to possibly get a double-double tonight as he's the starting center for the Sixers. Knicks -3.5. Yes, I think I'm going to take the Knicks with the spread here. I'm picking all favorites in this, which sometimes scare me, but I feel like the Knicks coming back off a break, they need a get right game versus the Pistons. I think they'll do it tonight. Give me the Knicks -3.5. Spurs versus the Suns. This thing's going to be a double-digit win. So the fact that I get it at 7.5 makes me feel really, really good about life. You'll see on the opposite side, I have Wemby at 38 plus pro. I almost took him for 40, but I only took him for 38 because I think this thing could be a blowout and he might not get to 40. So that's the reason why I took him at 38 instead. And then give me the Nuggets at -4.5. This Nuggets team is going to be a problem for a lot of teams, and for them to get at 4.5, sweet. All right. Pick of the night. Give me Tyrese Maxey 40 plus pro tonight. Yes, he's the starter. Yes, he's going to make moves. He put up 60 the last time this team faced the Hawks. He put up 60 pro, so I think 40 is an easy one. So go ahead and just take 40 pro. He might have 40 points, let alone the pro.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson of the Hawks has he might have a field day tonight, to be very clear, as well, because I think this is going to be a high scoring, tight game. So give me 40 plus pro to Jalen Johnson. He was first time All-Star, second time All-Star, and played really good in the format. So yeah, go ahead, take Johnson at 40 plus pro -191. Wembanyama, already kind of talked about it. He's a monster. Take 38 plus pro, mainly because I think it's going to be a blowout. If you think the game's going to be relatively close, go ahead and take him for 40, 45, because I think he gets there. I'm just worried that he's going to sit the entire fourth quarter, so that's the reason why I took him for 38. And then Ben Caro of the Magic. Go ahead and give me a double-double out of that man. They are facing the Kings, and the Kings are trash. Yeah. And Ben Caro, I feel like, has a good game tonight. So go ahead and take him for a double-double at +143. Those are my bets. Today, I'm going somewhat light and somewhat conservative, mainly because I'm on the left side, ladies and gentlemen, and I feel really good about it, but I don't want to be in red anymore. So I'm really hoping I go like 7-1, 8-0. Even a 6-2 wouldn't be terrible, because then I would be almost to the other side, which would be massive for the program.
I'll take the yellow.
Yeah, I mean, Parker's like, listen, just give me one of those hits, please, tonight, so that way I can stay on the left side. That'd be massive for the program.
Right.
And
it's on the month.
are you there? Yeah. Listen, in C Money, like his parlays were all so close to hitting. So I mean, he's gotten 2 parlays in, and he was really close at hitting them. So I don't hate on what he's got going.
I
So,
feel like we're going to see a big day from C Money on Sunday. So let's.
I think so as well. And I'm also really riding that Patrick Cantlay top 20. I think that's an easy bet. I don't know how anybody doesn't take that. The man's been on fire at Riviera / the Genesis over the last several years. And yes, he's missed. He's 2 of 3 making the cut this year. However, when he makes the cut, he finishes top 20 this year. So I understand the like, oh, well, if he misses the cut, yeah, I get it. But at the same time, he hasn't missed the cut at Riviera in like 9 years.
Right.
So I don't suspect him missing the cut. And if he makes the cut, he's not going to miss the top 20. So that's the reason why I think Patrick Cantlay is an easy bet. Anybody got a last calls? I have one. It's a crazy one, but I'm going to let everybody else go first.
I did. Oh wait, I didn't. Okay, no, you go. I did. I thought I did something, and I did a different thing. But I'm going to do the thing that I meant to do right now. But you can do your thing.
All right, I have a double parlay tonight. That it is a little wild, a little crazy, and forgive me, because it might go bonkers. But if it hits, really, really awesome. I'm not putting this on my records, but if it hits, I'm going to be really stupid that I didn't. Let me get Sengun to have a double-double, James Harden to have a double-double, and then in that Pistons-Knicks game, give me Cat and Cade Cunningham both to have double-doubles tonight. It's +7.
Sets you up to hate Cat.
Huh?
That sets you up to just hate on Cat.
Why? Because I think it's going to be a tight game, and I think he's going to play all 4.
But you said he was dead to you.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. But in a tight game, as long as he doesn't get in foul trouble, he'll be all right. And if I hate Cat, I hate Cat. That's the worst thing in the world.
Cats are cool.
Cats suck.
Yeah, I'm with Steve on that. I do not like cats.
I'm 1000% a dog person. I want people in the chat right now to say whether they're a dog or a cat person. I'm talking cat as in C-A-T.
I'm a dog person, by the way, but cats are cool.
I mean, I get it. I'm just not a big cat guy. They don't show you love like dogs show you love.
Yeah, we can go down so many rabbit holes. Not cat or dog
we
holes.
could.
But anyway,
We could.
so my happy accident was I bet all of your single spreads.
As a parlay?
Yeah, 12.
Sure.
6,
I thought about it, decided not to.
But what I meant to do was do a 5-point teaser, which I then promptly did.
Sure.
And I have Sixers 3.5, Knicks pick 'em, Spurs -2.5, Nuggets pick 'em at +190. So if you want to get on that action,
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad play. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
And you went across the line. I'm proud of you.
yeah, I've kind of left
Realize
my pride.
that Keys is doing that is actually a good thing.
I've left my pride at the door and just said, you know what, I'd rather make money than care about us.
See, that's what happens when you go to Pine Valley. You realize how great it is, and how different perspectives are great
TJ,
things.
You have to get there, and it's unbelievable. It literally made me love golf more than I thought I could. More than I thought I could ever love golf.
It's fair.
Yeah,
it is. But Parker, you got any last calls, or are we wrapping this thing up in a nice little neat bow?
Wrapping it up.
All right, we're wrapping it up in a nice little neat bow. Everybody, just remember here I'm going to go ahead and fire through the tabletops real quick, just so you have them again. There's the professors. Take your picture. There's Rico Suaves. Take your picture.
Yes.
There's Poolside. Take your picture.
That's right here, brother.
And there is the PD King. Take your picture for your bets. There's the records. Everybody, thank you for jumping in to this live episode of Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Everybody smack that follow button, whether you're on YouTube or X. It costs you nothing and it helps us out a bunch. Responsibly go and chase that bag and allow us, as always, to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet. Show me the money!